So today I've come to a place called Gosforth. I'm actually in South Gosforth. I've just got off the metro and I came from Durham on the train and then got the metro up here. So we're going to see what's going on. And there's a church to my right here. So we're going to do that first, I think. So let's see what Gosforth's all about. And here's the parish church. This is on Station Road opposite the metro station at South Gosforth. It's not open, so we can't go in and have a shufty at it, but there it is anyway. So this is Gosforth Central Park, and kind of quite a nice open space. I think it's quite near the central sort of hub where the shops are and everything. So we'll look at this park for a little minute, and then we'll head to the main drag, so to speak. That's a war memorial there. Yeah, it's got a tennis court, it's got a children's play area, some outdoor seating, usual fare I suppose. Another church over there, I'll have to get over to that in a bit. And yeah, it's alright. There's some information here. East to South Gosforth Heritage Walk, which covers various things. I won't do that today, but I've really come to get a bit of a snapshot today, but it does look quite interesting. There's a kind of wildlife area here, which is quite a nice touch really. I do like those kind of things where, you know, the community sort of get together and do something. Quite like that tunnel thing there as well ahead of us. It's quite cool. And it's not open to have a look inside, so God is not available to us on a Thursday by the looks. So it's pretty mixed residential really. You've got these kind of bay-fronted terrace houses that are quite nice, but you've also got some semi-detached houses, and near the station there was a few sort of flats and everything that didn't look too bad, so it's quite varied from a residential point of view. The old Gosforth fire station. It's a lovely building this. And down the lane there is the Pink Lane Bakery. Now that looks pretty decent, the Gosforth Hotel Bar. I don't know what beer they're doing there. I am going to get in for a few beers somewhere at some point today, but I do like the old tile work on that. It is a very busy interchange here. It's not a bad place though, really. All in all, it looks quite nice. And the Gosforth Hotel do a few hand-pull cask beers, so I might just pop back and get a bit of a snifter. The old Methodist church. That's 1882 it says on the sign. Queen Vic. It is pretty much a self-contained little town really. There's the Brandlin Arms there. It's got the usual suspects as well, as you'd expect. I don't have to tell you what shops are around, but it's alright. This is the Trinity Church. It's a fine building. Very nice. Got a kind of community thing going on and a cafe and everything. Right opposite the Trinity there's another old church, but it's called Babushu Restaurant or something. The Job Bullman, that pub over there I think is a Spoons, and then you've got the usual sort of stuff as well down here. lots of stuff at Thorpe's over there. Key cutting, engraving, sharpening, ironmongery. You've got Greg's on this side, but you've got some independent cafes on that side, on the other side, should I say. Cafe Nero coming up, and on the left over there there's the county pub, which apparently has a few decent beers in it, but it is a Green King, so I'm a bit suspicious, to be honest with you, but I might go in and see. Well, I have to say it does look like a decent boozer from here, so I'm going to go in and try and see if I can get a half decent beer, one that isn't Green King, and hope for the best. So off we go. So a half of Excelsius from Ossett Brewery, and they've got about probably about 12 or so cask ales on, which is very impressive at the county. So yeah, the county, it was all right. It's quite nice. Good selection. If you're coming to Gosforth, get to the county. Home to Charles Mertz and William McClellan, pioneers in electrical power systems, founding partners of Mertz and McClellan, and responsible for conceiving what became the UK national grid. They lived here till 1913. So that's the house there where Mertz and McClellan lived. Very, very nice it is too. Some smart little terraced houses here. Do like these. Look at that one, number 13. Nice. Well, suffice to say, there are some lovely houses around here. There really are. And yeah. Decent. So I'm going to head back down the High Street bit, and then I'm going to try and find the Gosforth Civic Theatre, I think it is. Have a look at that, see what that's like. But I might pop into the County Hotel for a quick rinse. I'm sure I will, to be honest. So that's the Gosforth Central shopping bit, but I'm not going to go into there because I can't stand shopping. So I wanted to show you this though, a rarity. Lloyd's Bank, and it's open. So I wanted to show you some house prices. There's one, £350,000. Let's have a look. 475. Mind you, that is 5 bedrooms. 170. Is that Gosforth? I don't know. Oh, that is a flat. Well, some are cheaper, but I think the flats. Yeah, okay, it's quite mixed prices, that is. So when I said I was going to pop in for a pint or a half at the county, I've already been to the county like an idiot. It's the Gosforth Hotel I'm heading to, and yeah, anyway, let's go and check what that's like. I'm sure it's going to be quite nice. Few cask ales on. Hawkshead Windermere Pale. It's a bit weird tasting. Yeah, it wasn't bad in the Gosforth Hotel. The beer wasn't great, but they had some choices on cask, so can't really grumble. And this is Regent Point. Don't like that building at all. Okay, so this is Gosforth Civic Theatre. Gosforth Civic Theatre, let me get my teeth back in. Looks like a library to me. Anyway, I've come up here to look at this because in May next year I'm off to come and see China Crisis. You'll remember them from the 1980s if you're old enough. And they're playing here in May, so at least I know where it is, but it does look like a library. So what do we know up to now? Well, it's not a bad area of Newcastle actually. In fact, it's quite nice. Feels quite safe. There's some nice houses. It's got some decent looking churches. It's got an array of shops. It's like a town within itself. It is a town within itself, if you ask me. It's got a few pubs and they're not bad. It's got the Civic Theatre. It's close to the city centre. Lots of buses. It's quite busy on that thoroughfare going through the main drag. But I quite like it really. So I'm walking back, heading towards South Gosforth metro station again, and I'll give you my final thoughts when I get there. Took the wrong way like I did, so it took me longer to get to the metro station, but I am here now. I'm leaving Gosforth via South Gosforth station, and there's not much of a summary other than I quite like it here. And could I live in South Gosforth or Gosforth? Then I think the conclusion is probably yes, and I'm going to give it a handsome 8 out of 10. I'll see thee. So, like a bit of a knob, I missed my metro connection by 5 seconds. That one over there is not going my way. I'm going the other way to Newcastle. It's inevitable. As sure as night follows day. When I come to Newcastle, I've got to go to the Bridge Hotel. But I'm going to be really good. I'm trying to be on my best behaviour and just have some kind of cask beers with a lower volume. But yeah, there we go. The Bridge Hotel. Strata DDH from 2x2 Brewing. Look, that's really it. Goodbye. See ya.